What up, my freaks? RuinusInsight here with part, I want to say 9 of my Total Warhammer 3 Valkia the Bloody Immortal Empires campaign. So as we saw last time, it was a Harald the Blood Reaper heavy episode as he destroyed force after force belonging to Nagaroth. He's doing pretty good, and I think we've weakened this faction near unto death. They used to be extremely powerful and were taking so many territories here, destroying everybody who stood in their way, and then after a few battles with Harald, they're basically dead. Unfortunately, we cannot give these territories to our allies, at least not easily, so we're going to have to try to figure out how we want to do that. I would like to figure out who to give them to as well. Harganeth likes us quite a bit, more than Khorne does in fact, and way more than Nagaron, which tells me that perhaps, well, I guess because of the gifts given to Harganeth, maybe we give Khorne to Harganeth. In fact, let's just check what their strength rating is. Let's see, Nagaron is pretty strong, Harganeth is getting there, Khorne is weaker, but Khorne is a relatively minor faction. Plus, I feel like Khorne Hellebron, out of everybody, would probably adjust the best to being one of Valkia's minions. I think they got a lot to talk about, so I think what we'll do is we will abandon Khorne, and then we will tell our allies, or our vassals rather, to occupy it afterwards. Hopefully somebody else doesn't while we're there. In addition to that, we want to finish up with Black Creek Spire, and I guess take it as well. It's not like we need the souls right now. So let's start with that. You can auto-resolve this, shouldn't be too much trouble. Ooh, no. We are not going to auto-resolve this. Alright, we're going to fight this at max speed instead. That's what we're going to do. I want to use the healing potion on Harald so that he's maxed out. So let's just fight this incredibly quickly. This might mean less XP for our units, but, well, I don't know if this is completely necessary, but if we do it at max speed, it should only take a couple seconds. I will just send the Summoners of Rage in, and I guess Harald himself to kill those eagles. And we'll see if they actually fight. I mean, they're very badly hurt. I suppose they could kill one of the Summoners. Well, I guess we could send trolls in as well. Just send Harald plus the monsters. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got things to do. Maybe I should have just auto-resolved it. I don't know how long we're going to be spending here and whether we will have time to heal him up before the next fight. So, everybody back up, I don't know, let's say up here. And then we take the monsters and huddled and start deployment, good. And start battle, you get your healing potion now, monsters, and go everybody in. Where are those units? They're right here, everybody go, speed it up to max. And I guess you guys can come and just provide some buffs as well. Actually, you maybe don't want to go out front, considering the main reason was to get you to heal. Eagles. Are they gonna go for the Lord? Well, they might. No, they will not. They are gonna go for the trolls. Okay, that's one down. Hand speeded back up to max. Another one down. Oh, they killed a troll. Yeah, but the troll will heal up. That should be fine. And speeded up back to normal. And wait for the eagle to drop. Come on, eagle. Are you really gonna just fly past this? Okie dokie. Kill those units then. Oh, he's gonna drop in on the sorcerer. Cute, debuff him. And the sorcerer killed the eagle, and the enemy unit is dead, and there we go. Alright, was it worth it? I don't know, but it only took a minute, so. At least we got the free healing potion, and now Harald, I think, will be able to heal to full HP. I can't believe that eagle managed to insta-kill one of the trolls. Nice job, though. I'm surprised that it could, considering they have their armor now. I felt like it would take at least a couple hits to bring one of the trolls down, but the eagles are fairly good at that sort of thing, specifically, so. Frankly, it's on the troll for not trying harder to hit back. Alrighty, and the rewards don't matter. We can sack this for 4.4k. Or we can raise it. I think once again we sack it, occupy it, and gift it. So, Luckstone, income from settlements, sacking. Yes, that's nice. And then you are going to sack this, or occupy it rather, as well. And this will heal you not quite to full, but nearly so. And that'll be good, because we're probably going to go to Slaver's Point, assuming that our allies aren't able to take it themselves. Alrighty, that sounds good to me. And Tyro, you are going to actually now join Harald's army, and we are going to send Kuchar out to play elsewhere. There you go, buddy. And I guess you will no longer need your war shrine. you are going to be our tech thief, at least for now. We might put you back into an army afterwards, but you're the only one that's high enough level to actually make use of this. So go, go, go. We should probably be careful of enemy... of enemy heroes, though. Yeah. Kills the target character, this action will kill the... Uh-oh. Maybe I should not have... okay, let's hide you, Wulrich. And then Tyro, or let's hide Kukar, I mean, get back into it. And then in Tyro, you maybe get the heck out of here. I don't want to deal with that nonsense. In fact, this is probably dangerous by virtue of that, but we'll see. Anyway, let's see what we got back here. We're okay, and buildings. Oh, and we want to see if we can't vassalize Malice as well. Check that out. Let's see, Frigid Glacier, are we good here? Do we want that growth, or are we okay? I think we're okay for now, though Dagrak's End will probably need to build the Shaman's Temple eventually, if nothing else, to increase the money that the place generates. Though it is a little bit steep, it's not a big deal right now. And you're good, and you are good as well. We could upgrade you, but once again, I don't see any need to. And, oh, we need to get the research, the Insidious Selection up and running so that we have the, enables direct recruitment of exalted heroes of Khorne. Rather than choosing from random heroes just to lose their traits again and then not knowing. Alrighty, now. Do we want to set up another outpost, or do we want to upgrade a current outpost? I think we haven't set up with this new faction as yet. There is a settlement at Infernius. Oh, we could have gotten this entire province. In fact, we do have this entire province. Infernius. To be honest, that's probably a decent place to set up an outpost, because it is fairly far away from everything else. So, War Coordination, Outpost, Infernius it is. And Construct. Do we really need it? No, not so much, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And then, Malice. Let's see, a Vassal minus 29, eh? It's not horrible. But it ain't great either. What if we join war against... You're fighting Wintertooth? Well, to be fair, we were gonna fight Wintertooth ourselves. Minus 13 and 36,000. Basically, if we give Malice all our money, he'd be willing to be our vassal. Ah, why not? More vassals. This is kind of funny. I find it hilarious, the fact that we've gotten 3 and now 4 Dark Elf factions vassalized. Will they remain vassalized? Who knows, but whatever. Ooh, actually, what I want to see is how much our vassal tribute will jump after this.
I do not fail.
We shall find out. And you're not going to trade with us yet because you don't like us yet, but that's okay. And oh look, it's the Legion of Chaos. That's cute. Too bad these guys own a dark fortress, but I guess we'll have to leave that to them. We already have this vassal. Forest of Decay, and yeah, Legion of Chaos. May move here. Wait, are you telling me the Forest of Decay is not a dark fortress despite being out here? You gotta be kidding me. Well, that's just rude. How is it out here and it's a capital territory, but it's not a dark fortress? Interesting. Well, regardless, Malice, keep doing what you're doing, buddy. Hopefully you can build a better army than that. And our vassal tribute is now 3.7k, and hopefully we can bump it up further. These guys better be worth it, because we're skipping out on two fortresses to have them stick around. Also, I guess we'll need to build an outpost here as well. Blackrock is your capital, though it is kind of in a dangerous position.
Not allowed.
Outpost, Blackrock. Still gonna be the safest because it's a walled settlement, and then we can bump up its garrison with new stuff. Alrighty, that looks good to me. Probably about to end the turn. Yes, do we need anything else changed here? No, not yet. Alright, let's skip it. And outpost upgrades and yada yada yada. Let's go to next turn. Now. And I guess we're heading down to Norska. Alright, here come the enemy heroes. Get the heck away from us. Please. And Karankar should be about to be abandoned. I believe it only takes 1 turn unless I'm mistaken. And we have to keep on with our rampage here. Tarox, you want to declare war on us? Are you crazy? Your strength rank 147. Alright, let's go over here and subjugate him with Harald there. And just like last episode, the Shadow King and the Blood Reaper sounds like a book title. So does the, you're gonna take Slaver's Point, eh? Well, that might be not too bad. Ally begins outpost construction, technology research, good. Ally loses outpost. In the settlement, Karant Kar. Oh, they started building at a Karant Kar. That's hilarious. I want you to capture Karant Kar specifically. So, occupy this. If you can. We'll see if this guy does it before we get a chance to. And then you are going to move out. Let's say here. And we can support these guys in the attack. Ooh, wait, actually, do we want to support them in the attack? Ah, they should be able to win. Ah, maybe they won't. You know what? Don't support them in the attack. I'm not sure we actually want them to take this. I feel like I'd rather give this entire Karant Kar province, if possible, to Harganeth. We'll see if we can make that happen, though. And then you and Tyro, I guess you have to join the army, so we're going to have Kukar move out and start stealing tech. While in Tyro, you need to join the army to start leveling up. Because there's no other way that you can do it. And then we'll send you back out to steal stuff afterwards as well. Because, well, actually, you have decent fighty capabilities. Missile resistance, ward save, missile damage reflection, huh? Other than the fact that you have infernal dominance, you're not... Oh, that says Harald. Okay, I was just like, wait a second. That's not right. You have the wound and you block army. And, well, these two are okay, but you have evil eyeballs. So yeah, definitely just gonna use you to level up in this army. And then we will... And then we'll send you out to be another tech thief. Okie dokie. And then you can't reach this, but you will be able to shortly. And 69% positive outcome, that's pretty good. We really need the tech thieves, because I feel like the tech is going a lot slower than it was in... than it is, rather, in my village campaign. Now... I wanted to get Honed Blades, but I think we actually go through Blood for the Blood God and into Insidious Selection for additional Exalted Heroes of Khorne, because I feel like we're gonna need them. Then, Valkia. Where are you gonna go? Do we go here or do we go through Norska? I guess it depends on what exactly we want to encounter in Norska. Aha! Bellakor. You own Doomkeep and thus a... Maybe we go down south like this, take out Bellakor, and then move through here with a new vassal under our command. I like that. Let's do it. Okay, you're gonna sail out in March stance, right after you upgrade you three into Chaos Knights. I forgot about that. Ooh, wait, no, you know what? Two... You have swords, right? Cavalry and anti-infantry, so let's do 2 lances and 2 swords. Yeah, wow, the lances have a lot less melee defense, which, you know, is not surprising at all, because they're shock cavalry. Alright, you two upgrade to shock. And then, wait, did I only upgrade 1? Apparently I only upgraded 1. Oh, are you not able to? No, you should be able to. Maybe I just missed. Well, oh, you must be rank 8. Oh, I hadn't realized that. Okie dokie, well then you are going to upgrade to lance as well. Like so. Then now we have 2 lances, 1 sword, and then 2 skull crushers, and then you are going to become a sword wielder as well. And actually, while we're here, I want Gorebeast chariots in this army. This army. You two. Become Gorebeasts. Oh, you can just be regular Chaos Chariots for now, but become Gorebeast Chariots later on. There we go, should be nice. How many ranks do we need to be these? Rank 5, and we need Demon Mounts, which we have to move towards because we need Skull Crushers anyway, so no reason not to skip out on that. Alrighty, and Harald will probably give you XP or levels at some point, and we're gonna hold on to Black Creek Spire mostly because I want to trade it. Alrighty, good. Everybody else is looking good to me. Valkia, you can now once again move south and try to attack at Doomkeep, so... Let's go here. Yeah, sure, here. Bellakor is gonna probably be a little bit upset at us, but what can you do? At least it's a direct path towards there, and we would be right beside the World Walker. We could potentially, if we wanted to, attack them as well, and grab this fortress, to at least have another fortress. Also, just out of curiosity, are you at war with our vassals or no? You are at war with us directly, but not war with our vassals because we joined the war, which is a little bit unfortunate. I guess if we... We'll want to normally declare war on the Shadow Legion and Norska then. Or World Walkers specifically. And I imagine that these guys aren't just going to join war against Wintertooth. Oh, very close to it. You would for 4k. It's not like we need you to do so, though. And we'll just leave it alone. At least for now. Alrighty, and everybody else is good, so we're gonna skip the rest of this. We may need to build something, though I'm not entirely sure. I don't believe so, but just in case, let's check. And no, we're good at least for now. And the turn. Sack one more place, and then we'll get all of our money back. And I think perhaps down in Norska, if we can't find a good battle, then we'll do the battle for the spear, which we could do at any time. I'll do it this episode if we can't find a good battle. Anyway, keep moving, everybody. And oh, look at this little army here. That's adorable. They actually protected Slaver's Point, and you are going to attack. Wait, you are attacking Nagaryth. Oh, so we are going to be helping these guys out. We could decline the attack and screw this little faction over. You know what, fine. Let's just auto-resolve it. Let's help them out. Took some unnecessary damage there. And we will heal up because we're still in enemy territory. And honestly, 75 souls is not worth talking about. And now Slaver's Point is gonna be taken by our ally here. Alrighty. Tribute from vassals. Let's go tribute from vassals. Increase our money a little bit. And ally mobilized towards settlement Harganeth. Yes, so please take that before these guys do. Chaos Steed and Tyro Godslayer. Good for you, buddy. Now, Kukar. You need to steal tech. So we got 69, 29, 2, 69, 29, 2. Let's go down here to the monoliths. Path of Glory unlocked. Steel tech success. Which Path of Glory did you get unlocked? Wound and Block Army. Well, that's what we wanted anyway. And skills, you're going to increase steel tech. Also, just to double check, we are now at 120. Need to bump up those numbers. Yeah, and also your scouting is quite low. Wait, what's the army scouting at? 10%. What's your scouting at? Woolric. Oh, it's only at... Okay, we need to bump that up as well. In fact, we'll do so right now. And then let's get you Glittering Robe, my friend. And you are only here temporarily, because we're going to replace you with an Exalted Hero or another Sorcerer to level, depending. So you are immediately going to start moving through Specialist and Steel Tech and Block Army and Wound. Let's get you up to level 10 or so via free XP, and then we'll go for it. You cannot attack this turn at Shrine, so we're going to encamp. And we're going to... you know what? Encamp is not good, is it? Because most of our points disappear from moving across this. Actually, not a crazy amount. But moving only here might not be enough. I'm not entirely sure. You know, let's not risk it. Let's just move out here. It's not like we're so damaged that it don't matter. And then we are actually still in friendly territory. We could actually force attrition onto ourselves. But, you know what? Let's go... Well, actually, our Winds of Magic Power Reserve is dropping significantly. It is a Khorne army, after all. So we could do the combat trials, and we'll see. We can still take the Shrine of Ladriel without any trouble, because there's nothing there. Alright, fine. Let's go combat trials. Winds of Magic and free XP. And also, you two are getting near to leveling up to Chosen, so we might as well get you there. Or not Chosen, but Chaos Warriors, rather. Valkia, you got places to be. And, oh wow, look at this. There's lots of stuff going on down here. Malice, are you fighting? Who are you fighting right now? I gotta remember that we're at war with Throg down here, though. And I'm still very tempted to take the Monolith of Catan. The only issue is you are at 9... territories, and I feel like it's going to be a problem holding the monolith. Also, it'll be upgraded to tier 3 in a few turns. How many territories do you have? Just the one. Huh, wait, so if we defeat you here, would we vassalize you immediately? He's out here. Oh, damn. Wait, Valkia. Where are you? Head directly towards Bellakor for a turn. I have no idea where he's going. He's at war with Nordland, Worldwalkers, and Khorne. I'd love to have his defeat trait, though I don't know what it is. Just to continue collecting the defeat trait. So let's move out this way. And we'll see. If he runs away, we'll land at the monolith and take that instead, regardless of the level up. And I guess we'll set up an army to defend it instead. Plus, there looks like there's a force there, so it might be a fun fight for us. We gotta vassalize all these guys anyway, though I imagine it'll take some subjugating of the World Walkers. Anyway, Well, let's see if there's any buildings to build. We do have money coming back up real quickly once again. You're looking good for now, you are looking good for now, and you need an upgrade, Silver Tower. Good. Alrighty, and who needs levels here? Oh, it's just you? I mean, you have 3 now, so you can certainly apply those. Rally. Definitely Legion of Doom for the infantry, and definitely... Wait. Your freakish mutations wouldn't apply yet, so let's go fight or die. Because these guys aren't high enough level, they just got re-leveled, and actually all of you are gonna get re-leveled shortly, so not too much point in that. I would love to keep the Flesh Hounds of Khorne in your army, though, so I'm probably going to replace these Chaos Warhounds eventually, though I do know that there are some buffs that we can get for them as well in the research tree. Anyway, looks good to me. Let's skip the rest of this. I do just want to double check that there's any quick deals. World Walkers still want an alliance, though they won't for long. And Skeggy, still fairly unlikely to just vassalize yourselves. Alright, fine, fair enough. Fair enough. Let's end the turn. Let's see where Bellakor goes. Come down here, Bellakor, please. Please go ahead. I don't see why you'd be going up north. There's nothing out there for you. Shadow, yes, he's landed. Okay, weird. But maybe he will move up here. Damn it. Alright, well, if Valkia is gonna chase him down, then she might as well fight him and do the spear in our own territory and then head south next turn. It's all good. I don't see too much problem with that. Assuming that he's going to stay here, we are instead going to land and hope that he moves up here as well. Alright, go Valkia. Just to fight his army. Plus, I really want to duel Bellakor with Valkia. She's been looking for duels, and I guess she's channeling Wulfric a little bit in some ways. Which is another reason why it would be nice for Wulfric to join us. Anyway, Monoliths, we got 50-50, we got 70. Yeah, okay, that's much better. Well, let's do that then. And another success, very nice. We got Steel Tech for 5 turns now. We're up at 123. Just gotta get a few more sorcerers doing this. In fact, Entyro, just out of curiosity, 69 success chance. We actually might want to move you out immediately. You know what? Go for it. You don't need to be in this army. Only Wulric Woemaker. Oh, come on. But at least he didn't die. And also, you lose your Chaos Steed for that. The gods take away their gift. They giveth and they taketh away. Let's go to... Are you guys still not captured car on car? Come on. Alrighty. Shrine of Ladriel. And obviously how to resolve this garbage. Free Dragonbane gem though. And then sack the place. We're gonna start raising stuff eventually, but once again, right now I just don't feel like we need to. Plus, the more money we get, the more we can potentially save up for getting additional vassals like we just did. And then capture it or occupy it, rather, to gift it to your allies. Nice. Alrighty. Nagaroth is looking the worse for wear, and oh, Mag Roast Chewer. I'd love to fight some ogres with this army. New enemies and new different types. Also, look at our allies. Moving south. Is Malekith done up here? He does look like he's put in some work. I do feel like perhaps we will want to declare war on Grumbrindle, mostly to just draw everybody into these fights at the same time. But we shall do so in a bit. Otherwise, we're good to end the turn and see where Bellakor goes and hopefully attack him. And don't disappoint me, Bellakor. You've disappointed so many before. And I suppose yourself. Come forward. Don't run, don't go back into the sea, don't go back the way you came. And you've gone to the Palace of Princes, interesting. Kind of not expected in that. Why would you go there? It sounds like he can declare war on them. Military access for Skeggy. Which will make Bleakholds and Hexawattle not like us, but make the Cult of Pleasure like us more. Sure, Skeggy. Military access for you. Savage Blow. And wait, this means that we've encountered Morathi, haven't we? And just by vision of Skeggy. No, we just know that they have a presence there, okay. Well then. Now, Bellakor.
Agreed.
Here's the question. Are you still going this way? Or are you gonna go back? I'm just wondering where to send Valkia. Around this way or around this way? It looks like he's heading up there. I really wish I could see his faction intentions. Wish we had some Tzeentch ability right now. Alright, fine, then just move up here. Valkia's gonna lose her bloodletting massacring for this, so this better be where he goes. And the Palace of Princes now has the additional garrison that we offer it. And that's nice, and let's also see if there's anything to build now. Shardlands, yes. Port, you're on the coast, so unfortunately I think that it's necessary to build a haunted tower here, because you are liable to get attacked. Otherwise you're good. Deadwood, you are good for a while as yet. Palace of Ruin, I think should probably just start building the growth rate things everywhere. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. Let's start spending money on the growth rate. If we're not going to spend it on anything else. Like so. And leave the Fighter's Lodge at least until we get Exalted Heroes up and running. Looks like Morgella has nearly hit Khorne, and we're going to give them some gifts for him. Lovely. Alrighty, now, Blacklight Tower is the next to go, but first we shall steal some tech. Kukar, go to the Monoliths. Fairly good chance, and then you are going to hit the Blacklight Tower. As soon as he's done. There we go, nice success. And you need to succeed as well, please do. Yes. Well done to you. And Steel Tech, let's upgrade that. Beautiful. Oh, poor Nagaroth. They just got completely wrecked by Harold. And Steel Technology. And take the Blacklight Tower. Or sack it, or... Ooh, Pyrrhic Victory. Yeah, but it's still garbage. Doesn't matter. 5k for this, and still gotta sack it. It's too much money not to take. Especially as we were just using it, and there we go, you got a Path to... Wait, you got a Path to Glory, a new one? What's the new one? Just out of curiosity. Unbreakable, lose a battle and survive, that's not gonna happen. Win a battle against an army containing 5 missile units, that should be... Wait, how has that not unlocked yet? That's weird. We definitely fought an army with at least 5 missile units when we fought the elves in... Huh. When we fought Alethanar. That doesn't make sense. What's going on, Harold? Hopefully that thing isn't broken. Or maybe we need to secretly win multiple battles? I have no idea. I guess we'll see. Now, here's a question. You have Slayer's Point, right? If we give these things to you, maybe we give the Shrine of Ladriel, the Blacklight Tower, and the Monoliths to you instead. As in to the Aghole. The only problem with that is because they're Norscan settlements, they're not going to be very good at holding ground, but at least the Dark Elves will have the coastline, so Norscans will be a little bit more inland, and maybe it'll work for them? We'll see. And we'll see. Let's continue. And I guess we're done here, so let's end the turn. Let's hope Bellakor doesn't run away. If he's run away this turn, too far away to catch, then I'm just going to do the spear battle. Alright, come on, Bellakor, keep moving towards us. Don't run. Freaking game theory with the AI here. Drowned, you want peace? I'm willing to bet that you do. And shortly we're gonna come up with a new army. Ooh, Grimbrindle, are you gonna declare war on us? Yes, you are. Lovely. That's good for us. Gives more stuff for our allies to fight, A, and B, makes them all love each other that little bit more. And damn, that moved the camera away so I didn't see where Bellakor went. And moment of truth, where is he? Ah, and he's in March stance, perfect. Alrighty, and we got the campaign movement range increase as well. Sacrifice the Mathland for Nagara, but more importantly, we're about to fight here. Let us just quickly see what Harold is up to. Are you able to reach the Monoliths in one turn? No, you're not, so these guys might be able to take it. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Let's move you first in the Shrine of Ladriel. Then, let's have Kukar move down to the Black Forest and Steel Tech there. Then, we have Intaro Godslayer move to the Monoliths and Steel Tech there. Ah, failure. But it's okay, he has a few turns of leeway. Actually, this is not... wait, 8% failure? That's a little bit on the high side. 6% failure. Only 2 turns. Ugh. You know what, I don't like 8%. Let's move down here and instead. I mean, just to not risk it too much. Then, what we want to do is... Oh, have you still not taken it? You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, that kind of changes things. We give the Shrine of Ladriel to you. Firstly.
Enter them.
Oh wait, but then we wouldn't be in the settlement. I guess we wait a turn. Damn it. Alright, just to heal up a little bit more here. Also, you can get a new unit, but this is going to the ranged army. Unless we specifically want to put it in your army. I also want to make an army that's basically all berserkers. So the Brutes of the Hound, some Norscan berserkers from our allies, and then a bunch of Chosen with dual weapons. And then maybe some angry somethings. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe some Bloodthirsters to lead them. And ooh, we have Shades available now as well from our allies to put in the ranged army. In fact, what do we have from Nagorod? Damn, no Charybdises. I just want to see what we have as options so far. Well, we have plenty of... Oh, we could get the regular Chaos Warriors recruited from our allies. Funny. Crag and Hag Grief. Now, well, we have plenty of Dark Shards, but Shades are probably the way to go. I'll think about it. Either way, I guess you're gonna stay here, and can you get an Aspiring Champions from where you are? No. We could get a regular unit of Marauders, or we could get another Troll while we wait. Do we need a 4th Troll? I mean, we have plenty of melee line, to be fair. Though, once again, I do still want Aspiring Champions. I'm almost tempted to get rid of the 2 Warhounds and replace them with 2 more Marauders. But you know what, let's get the Troll for now, and we'll see. I'll think about it. I might still do that anyway. And the thing is, Aspiring Champions pop up out of recruitment periodically, so I'm hoping that it does it itself. Anyway, time for Valkia to duel and Bellakor here. Sorry, buddy. You're not gonna vassalize, and thus, you will die. Initiate diplomacy. You're not allied with anybody either. Unfortunate, declare war. Good, and everybody joins in. And everybody shall be friendly, and then we'll move down to Doomkeep through Monolith of Catan now, because it's actually upgraded to tier 3, which also works out for us. Valkia, do we need to level you up? Probably not. I doubt that we'll need it for this battle, but let's get you. Oh, you're maxed out, aren't you? No, Plague of Rust. I forgot about Plague of Rust. How could I? I disgust myself. Go. Alrighty. Oh, his army is pretty sad. But the goal here is to kill Bellakor and maybe steal one of his items. He has a Scroll of Leeching and Armor of Fortune. We can't steal the Blade of Shadow, but well, too bad. Let's get to it.
Snuff out the flame of their existence! Scythe through them as if they were mere blades of grass!
Or perhaps as if they were mere shadows. Alrighty, so here we go. Bellakor versus Valkia, and I'm really glad that Bellakor is a fighting lord, as there will be no one to interrupt their duel. I suppose the Hell Cannon might be able to fire at us, but that's about it. And damn, Bellakor is a pretty big boy, isn't he? Alright, well, Valkia looks tiny by comparison. Just the size of that sword, damn. Alrighty, but, well, I suppose we'll see whether he can, he can have an advantage due to that size, because somehow I doubt it. 50 armor, 90 melee attack, 55 melee defense, and the weapon strike is fairly low at 526. Conversely, with our buffs up, we're at 115 armor, 132 melee attack, 79 melee defense, and nearly 1,000 weapon strength, though not quite going over that 1,000, unfortunately. So you need to work a little bit harder before you hit as hard as Harald Bloodreaper, Valkia. I'm hoping that the spear can put you over the edge there. But in the meantime, these two can continue fighting. I wonder if there's any unique animations they get when fighting while in the air like this. It feels like Valkia is just trying to cut off his legs at this point, or perhaps his tail. Alrighty, I love how the spear glows when she strikes, though. It's quite nice. Just continue doing uppercuts with those spears. Seems like, ooh, okay, fly around there. Okay, I hadn't seen that one yet. And, now she's poking at his head. Okie dokie. Getting there. That must mean he's a little bit weaker now, and in fact, he is very close to dead. And one spear through the eye will probably take him out. Let's see if this is the final hit here. It doesn't look like it. At least one more, please. Come on. I'm gonna keep this one in slow motion because I want to see the final hit delivered. Because this is why we came here. This is why we chased after you. Plus, once again, I do want to see what your defeat trait is. Alright, well, he's looking real bloody. I do wish the demons would, like, bleed fire or something like that. Something a little bit more interesting. And here we go. He's gonna take a swing, and that just looks like a swing through the air, buddy. Might have hit, I can't tell. This will hopefully be the final hit, or maybe not. No, I saw blood, but maybe it didn't quite kill him. What's the HP at? He's got 586, so one more hit should in theory finish him. Or perhaps two more, depending on how much the damage reduction does. Alright, you know what? Let's speed it back up, and there's another hit. Come on. There we go. That, I think, did it. And he went flying, though the spear didn't quite connect. Though I guess he didn't go flying for long, because he's gonna head to the ground. The fall/death animation isn't quite as flashy as Azazel's death, because Azazel falls to the ground like a comet, which is pretty damn nice. Though, that said, I suppose the Slaneshi having the more flashy animation does make sense. Anyway, down goes a Bellakor in a little flash of light or particles, and we're good. Valkia did not actually use her regeneration ability, so that's all the damage she took fighting him, which is pretty nice as well. I feel like that Valkia and maybe other Khornate lords should have a unique effect, not just like from killing entities, but from winning duels with enemy lords or getting the kill on an enemy lord, like a significant buff afterwards. I feel like that would be nice to implement. I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, hopefully modders can do something along those lines. Anyway, we're gonna try to see if we can't hit this hell cannon here, mostly to distract it while our other units move in, but the rest of our army can now move. I kept the entire army away, though I suppose I could have marched them while Valkia and Bellakor were fighting. I was just a little bit wary of Bellakor landing instead of fighting Valkia, which I didn't appreciate. Alright, and it looks like they are going to trundle that hell cannon away. I don't actually want to be killing all of these troops with Valkia right now, mostly because we've got a lot of new Chaos Knights on the field, and I want to see them fight as well. A bit of a showcase episode. This is the first time we'll be using Chaos Knights of Khorne with lances, after all. We'll see how they perform. Plus just this massive pile of knights, and on top of the fact that the knights will probably all be eventually replaced with blood crushers. I haven't decided, or skull crushers rather. We don't have access to blood crushers. Wait, is there any way we can get blood crushers now that I think about it? I didn't see them in the options for the gifts, so perhaps not, or maybe there is some kind of way that I'm not aware of. Anyway, we're just gonna speed this up as our fast-moving knights move in, and there we go, getting ready for the charge there. Knights of the Brazen Throne moving a little bit off to the side, but that's okay. And here we go, charging right into the middle of the formation, while Valkia lands once again on top of that cannon. Alrighty, now we will be fighting in the woods here, which is not quite as advantageous as it might be because we have all large units. But once again, these are Chaos Knights in the enemy army. Let's face it, and not that elite, let's say. They do have some spawn in here which might be able to do damage, though they do face the Knights of the Brazen Throne, which seem like a very damn nice unit. And plus, the Swords of Chaos as well. I take it this is Archaon's own Swords of Chaos? Unless there's no relation. Alright, and there's that hell cannon. Did not get a shot off, unfortunately, and it looks like the enemy army is getting quite surrounded, at least by our knights with lances. We're actually going to move them away because they didn't seem to be achieving too much. Plus, I believe one of the units got a little bit badly damaged by something. It was kind of hard to say what. Otherwise, because the enemy has no real casters or anything like that in here, I really doubt that they can do anything about this at all. Yeah, as we can see, the Knights of Khorne with lances, just one of them though, and got kind of badly beat up. Yeah, man, with that glittering robe, 190 armor though. I guess they lost a decent number of models, perhaps to something. They were fighting the demon spew here, so perhaps it was the poison applied from the Nurglite, from those Nurglite Forsaken. Hard to say. Alrighty, we'll hunt down the remnants of those enemies. We still have to kill all those spawn because, of course, they are unbreakable. But we got like a dozen knights for each spawn, so and they should fall fairly quickly. Oh, and they still have the severed claw here. They're aspiring champions. Almost tempted to have sent in our own aspiring champions to duel theirs, but theirs would have won because they're a regiment of renown, and ours don't have their upgrades yet. And we're getting some debuffs down. Can't see what's going on in that foggy little debuff. There we go, better. And Valkia is once again leading the charge. Attacking the occasional tree in her quest to kill all these spawn. Oh damn, the range on the lances looks pretty nice. Yeah, you poke at him, knight. You poke at him. Can't quite tell what the heck is going on, but let's just say the enemy is quite surrounded now. Our infantry has arrived, so it's not just our knights working on this, and I think everybody but the spawn are just about done. The chain route is here, and it's just a matter of knocking those unbreakable units out, and there are only, it looks like, 2 remaining anyway. So, well done to everybody. Easy little fight, but a fun one, especially because we got our duel. So Valkia has now dueled personally and won against Sigvald, against, who did she duel before Sigvald? Oh, against Malice, and now against Bellakor. I'd like her to duel Wulfric, of course, though that may be a little bit more dicey. Wulfric and Throg, hopefully we can find duels with them. And too bad we never got a chance to duel Crone Hellebron, but on her lawnmower it might have been a difficult time, because I think she has the mass to just permanently push Valkia around, so I don't know whether the attack would have worked quite well. We would have, well, I guess we won't see. But oh well, at least we saw this. Down goes Bellakor, though we still have to head to his main territory and capture him. Is he not at Albion anymore? I thought he started at Albion now. Huh. I gotta double check that. I thought that, or maybe somebody took it from him, though he wasn't really at war with a lot of factions. I guess Wulfric might have taken it from him. In either way, we gotta move down and take his last remaining territory and hopefully subjugate him like we did all the rest. Hey, and we did steal that Armor of Fortune, very nice. While the battle itself may not have been anything to write home about in terms of difficulty, that duel between Bellakor and Valkia, I think, was pretty darn definitive. We don't need to heal up because we're in our friendly territory, so we're going to sacrifice those captives a little bit. And I am aware, incidentally, and let's see what we got here. Weapon strength +5, casualty or punishment plus... Wow. That is an awesome trait. What the hell? Damn. Ha, bell of the ball. Alright, devs. Good job. That's definitely something I would have put in the game. Alright, I just want to read this. The first damned is the last to know that his time is up once more. Cast off and cursed by the ruinous powers until they can perhaps find a use for him in a few millennia. Oh, that's real nice. That is real nice, and so is the Armor of Fortune. That was definitely worth taking the few turns to chase after him, I gotta say. Now, in terms of this, is this sea shared? Yes, indeed it is, so we are free to move out. And we can land at the Monolith of Catan next turn as well, unless we want to skip on to the Sea Corpse and grab the island. I'll have to think about that for next time. And what I was saying, or at least I was starting to say, is that I am aware that we will need to start raising territories in order to start accumulating more souls, especially if we want to get the the later gifts, as I do want 2 Bloodthirsters and a Chaos War Shrine of Khorne in Valkia's army, and I do want Skull Cannons in our new ranged army that is coming up. Plus, well, I guess we already have the Annihilator's armor, so we'll be getting that in shortly. And then just to take a quick look at the Undivided gifts, we definitely want some Shaggoths for the Blood Reaper's army. And the Portal Glyph Dark Portal ability isn't too bad. Definitely want the Hail of Hellfire for the Hell Cannons. And we really need Undying Oath for that extra Vassal Tribute. I would get it right now if we weren't still using a fairly significant number of Marauders at this point. Though I think it'll be a short time until we switch, mostly because Harald is very nearly there. I mean, most of these Marauders will become chosen probably within the next couple of episodes. It'll increase their upkeep pretty massively. Or not chosen, rather, Chaos Warriors. Doubling their upkeep, but honestly, with only 4 of them there, it's really not that big of a deal. Honestly, if they were a little bit closer, I'd switch it out now, but I guess we'll just wait on that for a little bit and increase our vassal tribute significantly afterwards. Anyway, I am unfortunately going to call this episode here as we are out of time. I do think that we achieved a decent amount this episode, especially picking up that extra buff on Valkia should be very, very nice and useful. Plus, of course, the fact that we now have vassal, or a new vassal, in the form of Malice. Though I a little bit regret not taking Blackrock away from him. But it's okay. He deserves to have a capital so that his faction doesn't stay too weak and can actually contribute to the fight. I feel like shortly, if we manage to confederate or vassalize both Norscan factions, main Norscan factions, the Worldwalkers and Wintertooth, we will have just an absolute massive tide of vassals to send south into Ulthuan and into the Northern Empire and Kislev territories. That'll be fun, but we're gonna have to wait until that happens, and we will still have more fights with Norska, though at least Harald will be fighting some different stuff all the way back here. Anyway, stay tuned for more Valkia. Don't forget to leave a like and comment for your friendly neighborhood heretic. All glory to the algorithm, and thanks for watching.